Hi, I'm Greg Parry from the Wellness Foundation, and today we're going to explore a subject which can have the most profound influence on the quality of your life, on your well-being, how you recharge your batteries, how you re-energize your life. It's the end of the week. I hope it's been a successful one for you. So if you're ready, let's get started. Hi. The subject I want to look at today is incredibly important, deeply influential for your health and your well-being. Can you guess what it is? Well, it's sometimes a little bit surprising that something so simple can have such a profound effect on how we feel, on the quality of our life. And it's sleep. It's sleep. There you go. Are you surprised? I'm bringing up sleep today because most of the people that I work with claim that they don't sleep very well. In fact, it's a common problem within our society. People really don't enjoy the restful, recuperative night's sleep that helps them to regain energy, spark up their creativity, and just feel really well. In fact, most people, when they wake up in the morning, tend to have the feeling that they'd like to just bury their head underneath the duvet and get another couple of hours sleep. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, I know. But I want to share with you some important principles and techniques that you can use right from today, right from tonight, to begin to change the way that you sleep. Change it very much for the better. So if you're ready, let's see what we can do to give you a much better night's sleep. The first principle is to make sure that you reserve your bedroom pretty much for sleep. Now, this is going to be a bit of a shock to some because we are so accustomed to lying in bed with smartphones, laptops, with iPads, even with a full-screen TV. In other words, we have a lot of stimulating material flowing from our laptops and our PCs and the TV that is just inappropriate when you're trying to rest. This is a very important principle. When you want to sleep, the last thing that you need to do is to overstimulate your mind. So when you're watching an exciting TV series, or you're reading a book, or you're doing anything that produces this kind of mental or emotional stimulation, it's going to have an impact on the quality of your sleep. So even though it sounds controversial, my first suggestion for you is that you banish all the electronic media from your bedroom. TVs, laptops, you know what I'm talking about. Get them out of the way. And if you're addicted to using the electronic media, then you must at least switch everything off at least 20 minutes before you plan to go to sleep. That might sound drastic, but if you can imagine watching something that's very exciting or a little bit scary, or watching your favorite TV series, you switch off and then you try to sleep. Your mind is running around like crazy. Your emotions have been stirred up. And we need to do exactly the opposite. So at least 20 minutes before you plan to sleep, switch off everything. Switch off everything. I prefer that you don't have any kind of media in the bedroom at all, so that you can develop this feeling that as soon as you step into the bedroom, you know you're going to relax. It's a powerful principle. And the next thing is very, very simple. If you have any of those little chargers that have a blue light, it's probably a good idea to get rid of them. That's right. Some people use bedside clocks with a blue light, and the problem is the color. The blue light tends to stimulate chemicals in the brain that encourage us to wake up. So removing those blue lights from the room is quite an important step. There's also the question of temperature. Most modern bedrooms are too warm. We tend to sleep better with less chance of being interrupted with a lower temperature in the bedroom. So this is something that you might want to experiment with. Turn down a thermostat. I tend to sleep with the windows wide open throughout the entire year, and I really enjoy the idea of that fresh air throughout the night. It just helps me. And that takes us to another little trick that you need to bear in mind. If you like a drink, if you like to take a glass of alcohol, I know a lot of people have told me that they can only sleep when they've had a glass of wine to calm them down. This is a no-no. This really is not a good idea. Alcohol tends to make you feel sleepy initially, but it releases the kind of energy that will wake you up a few hours later. That's right. So I'd avoid alcohol for at least 4 hours, preferably 6 hours, before you're planning to go to sleep. You put all of these ideas together and you start to have a framework that supports better sleep. And then we get to the really useful stuff, even more important than these other principles. and that's learning how to get into bed and relax. That's right. To lie in bed, lights out, to close your eyes and just run a quick scan through your body. This just involves checking everything, all the joints and the muscles. Most people tend to start from the feet and work up. But it's a really great principle. It was borrowed from ancient yoga. There's nothing really new in the world, is there? And we start with the feet and we scrunch up the toes and then you release them. And then the ankles, you try and tense up the heels and ankles and release them. So it takes you about a minute at the very most. Just work through the body, tensing the muscles and releasing them. It's also very helpful to focus a little bit more attention on your face, because most of us hold an enormous amount of tension in the facial muscles. It's part of our stress response. By releasing all of this physical tension, you begin to relax the entire body. This is amazingly helpful. Then you can add a little touch of magic. Can you guess what it is? It's breathing. Now, I've mentioned in other videos that in our culture, our breathing tends to be very, very shallow. And this reinforces the stress response. But if you're relaxing in bed, unlocking all the stress and tension, and then you just breathe a little more deeply. Just feel the ribcage gently opening. Breathe out more deeply. You will soon begin to calm down and relax. It's also a wonderful technique to make some positive suggestions as you're breathing and relaxing. Or you can use a simple phrase, just instructing yourself to sleep more deeply. You could say something like, I am now going to fall asleep and I'm about to enjoy the most wonderful night's rest. Calm, safe, relaxed. I'm going to sleep so deeply, so comfortably, that I know that when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to feel so refreshed and energized and ready to face whatever the day may bring. By repeating these suggestions before you fall asleep at night, you'll condition your mind and your body to move into a much more comfortable level of relaxation, which will enhance the whole sleep process. It's interesting for you also to be able to set your own internal alarm clock and tell yourself that you're going to wake up at a specific time. I do this every morning. You're going to wake up at whenever is absolutely right for you. Yeah, you might have an alarm clock as a standby, but the reality is, if you sleep well throughout the night, you're going to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to face the day. You feel energized. And I think this is just as important for the weekend as it is for during the week. So you wake up feeling ready to have some fun, to enjoy life, to be wide awake, fully aware, and just appreciate how great it is to be energized. And one of the missing ingredients in most people's lives is a great night's sleep. So now you have exactly the techniques you need to make sure sleep really works. Reserve the bedroom pretty much for sleep. Get rid of all the media, the laptops and all the stimulus. That includes books and magazines. Turn down the temperature. Get rid of any little blue lights. And learn how to relax your body from toe to the top of your head and to breathe more deeply. Plug in some simple suggestions and let your body do the rest. And you'll be amazed how quickly those techniques can influence your life so positively, so deeply, and give you what you really need. And that is a great night's sleep. Wow, hope you enjoy an amazing night's sleep tonight so you're ready to face a wonderful weekend. If you enjoyed the video, don't worry, there are going to be plenty more, because it's part of our mission to share these techniques for well-being on as broad a scale as possible. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can keep up to date with all these videos on a regular basis, get all the benefits of the techniques and methods we've developed from the Wellness Foundation and from our cognitive empowerment programs. Now, if you'd like to stay with me, we're going to enjoy a short meditation together, a guided meditation, just to help you to let go of some of the stress, recharge your batteries. And before I leave you in peace, there is also a link below the video for a book we put together last year that contains a lot of the ideas we use in the cognitive empowerment programs. Very simple, super cheap, super available, so you can have a ready guide at your fingertips to keep you up to date. And it's also a great reminder with all the techniques you can use during the day to help you stay in control, be more successful, and enjoy life to the full. I'm Greg Parry from the Wellness Foundation. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Welcome to the guided meditation. Now, you probably guessed that I really enjoy doing this because it's such a powerful way for us to help people to feel better. And what we're really doing is we are stepping beyond the limitations of the conscious mind, and we're seeing if we can influence some of our deeper programming, the kind of conditioning that tends to encourage our behavior for good or for bad, but it's within the subconscious. So what I'd love you to do is to find a place that's really comfortable. I always recommend that people actually just use a comfortable chair, and particularly in a place where they're not likely to be disturbed. Although we've had some amazing results when people can lie down, particularly if you've got a nice sofa or a bed to lie down on. Because we're going to aim to relax, and I would encourage you to close your eyes for this, it's probably best that you're not driving or, I don't know, riding a horse or doing something crazy or trying to operate a machine. What I need is for you to give your dedicated attention to the next few minutes towards this particular exercise so that you can get the full benefit. And the first thing we do is when we're sitting on a chair is we get comfortable. I normally encourage people, if they're sitting, to feel their back gently supported by the back of the chair. And that just helps you to feel much more comfortable. The first thing we're going to do is to relax the shoulders. It's just about moving them into a slightly wider position and then gently releasing them. Check the jaw muscles. Make sure your jaw isn't clenched. We need to relax the jaw, the tongue and the throat. Close the eyes. And then just taking a gentle breath. Breathing through the nose. And just feeling the ribcage gently expanding. We're going to hold the breath for 1 or 2 seconds, and then as you breathe out, all you have to do is just relax and feel the weight of the chair beneath you. Just breathing a little more deeply, and as you breathe out, just enjoy the feeling of releasing all of your weight into the chair. Such a comfortable feeling, allowing the chair to absorb all the weight of your body, from the head through the neck and shoulders, all the weight of your back, your shoulders, arms and hands relaxing, just breathing gently and enjoying this moment of releasing all the weight, feeling how easy it is to let go of the weight in the hips and the legs and the feet. Just breathing gently, calmly, relaxing, enjoying this perfect moment of letting go. And as you release all the weight of the body, you can feel how easy it is to release all of the stress and tension as you breathe and relax. And just feel the muscles in your face relaxing, releasing their tension, learning how to let go. Perhaps even feeling a little lighter as you let go of the weight. Just breathing gently, relaxing more deeply, enjoying this beautiful moment of calm and peace as you let go of all of fear and doubt, releasing all of your problems and anxieties, feeling stronger, centered, calm and balanced as you breathe and gently relax, allowing this beautiful moment to help you to feel so much calmer. And in this beautiful moment of peace and relaxation, you can feel such a strong sense of confidence. It's like a beautiful, warm feeling right in the center of the chest, a deeply reassuring feeling, as if you know at the deepest level that everything's going to be fine, that you really can take care of everything. This deep knowledge that you can take care of everything, that you can make everything work, that you can make everything successful, allowing this feeling of happiness to shine within you, pushing away the shadows of doubt as you breathe and relax and enjoy this moment of peace, knowing that you absolutely deserve to be happy, that you deserve to be successful, knowing that your work and your efforts can produce exactly the results that you want to create in this life. This beautiful feeling of certainty that can guide you and drive you and motivate you to take all the right steps to make your life so much more successful and happy and fulfilled, because you now feel at peace with yourself, just breathing and relaxed, accepting yourself exactly as you are, enjoying this sense of peace, knowing that you don't have to be perfect, knowing deep within yourself that you are able to make all the changes in your thoughts and feelings and behavior to remove the limitations that used to get in the way of your success. But now, as you relax, you know that you are exactly the kind of person who can make a difference, who can achieve whatever you set out to achieve, that you can make a difference to your life, to the lives of the people around you, feeling that beautiful warmth and smile within your heart that is so bright and strong that it shines around you, making everything better. Just breathing, relaxing, holding on to this deep feeling of calm, strength, knowledge and certainty, and making this moment a moment of beautiful transformation, knowing that this new feeling is how you're going to feel from now on, strong and calm, successful, allowing yourself to feel wonderful, to feel happy, strong and motivated, certain now in the knowledge that you are exactly the kind of person who can achieve whatever they set out to achieve. This is your new default set of feelings. This is what drives your thoughts and feelings and behavior, and it feels wonderful because it is a natural extension of who you are. Just breathing and relaxing, enjoying this moment of calm within your own oasis of tranquility, a beautiful, strong, powerful place to be. This feels like one of the great sources of your inner strength, and it's always there. It's always within you. All you have to do is remember to relax and breathe, and that beautiful feeling is there to support you, to encourage you, to sustain you, to give you the drive and motivation to achieve whatever you want to achieve. And now, as you breathe in, we're going to use this moment to begin to wake up slowly and gently. As you breathe in, you feel energized, strong and calm. And slowly waking up, breathing gently, you may feel that this is a perfect moment to begin to open your eyes, to become fully aware of everything around you. Waking up, strong, holding on to this beautiful feeling of calm and strong certainty within you, ready to enjoy whatever the day will bring, ready to begin life from this moment with new courage, focus. I want to thank you for joining me for this meditation. And I want you to feel that these meditations are available to you whenever you need them. I really hope you enjoyed them. If you're feeling wide awake, well, I want to thank you for sharing this moment with me. My name is Greg Parry from the Wellness Foundation. And remember to click the links below to find more information about the Wellness Foundation and about our cognitive empowerment programs. And if you want to have a ready, handy guide at your fingertips, you can download the book we prepared last year. The link is right below. So once again, I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon and to sharing more ideas with you to make your life so much happier, stronger, and more successful. Till the next time, have a great weekend.